Okay, dog. I don't even know. This is probably not going to go anywhere other than just me needing to get some things off my mind right now. So, this whole thing, bro, it's absolutely insane. So, like, it's been a couple of months where I wasn't talking to anybody. I wasn't having any interactions. Literally, all I would do is I'd wake up, I'd study, I'd listen to a podcast or an interview from Healthy Gamer, cry, I'd grieve, I'd meditate, I'd journal, maybe I'd do a daily vlog or something like that, like just like a recap of my day. And I wasn't using social media like at all. Like at all. And now, these past couple of days, I've gone out and I've reacclimated, started talking with people again. And it's interesting because it's like I jump right to going to my phone. And it's like, why am I going to my phone after I have a conversation with somebody? And I'm starting to think that maybe it's because certain things that I have the conversation about, I haven't wanted to review, or I'm just wanting to, I'm not exactly sure, or maybe I'm wanting to, I'm not sure. I'm wanting to do something. Because I'm wanting to go to the phone instead of sit with myself. And maybe it's because, I think this might be what it is. My mind starts to become more active after I have the conversation with people. Because like if I haven't had a conversation with anybody, then I don't pick up on like the energy or the conversation, whatever it may be. It doesn't give me any new fresh ideas or whatever it may be, because I've told this to other people before too. Like once I start talking, it's very hard for me to stop. And it's also very hard for me to start sometimes if I don't start. So that's why it's just like saying hello or good morning or hi or whatever it may be seems to help me start my conversations off a lot more. I have a hangnail right now, dude. That's just killing me. It's probably gonna actually get uploaded on one of the other channels that I have. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. But it's just interesting. It's like I think, and I know, and I feel too, it's a very, I don't know, it's just interesting, because like, I start the conversation, I love the conversation, I love getting to talk with people. Like I talked with Tom, I talked with Dan this morning before I went to church, and then which is interesting, I never thought I would say like I went to church. I just never thought that would be in my cards. But I have this whole different goal that I'm working on achieving, which maybe I'll share it with you one day. But right now, we'll just keep that in the woodworks. There's this, like I talked with both of them, and then I ran into one of the friends that I used to live with, Raphael. I chatted with her for a little bit, and her mom. And then after that, then I went to the gym, and I talked with Mary and Jordan. We talked about some esoteric stuff, some meditation techniques, lucid dreaming, handful of conversations. And then I also helped this dude do 225, talked with him for a little bit. He walks like an hour there and an hour back. I seem to have a knack for talking with people. Like, it's crazy. Because like when I talk with people, man, I learn the most cool, amazing things. I'm just trying to understand, and I love talking with people. It's why I am good at sales and in personal communications, I guess, with people that I want to talk with. That's the whole thing, man, is I don't want to talk with everybody, because not everybody's, some people want to relay certain stories from the past or experiences or whatever it may be, and I'm just like, it's not who I am. Like, my past is buried, dude. Like, obviously I go back and I do grieve over at lost aspects or whatever it may be, and I feel those emotions, which nothing wrong with that. But like, I move forward. I'm not the same person that I was. I'm somebody new. Because something magical's happened, man. I don't know what it is. I can't fully put my finger on it. It's subtle, but it's there. I'm just still trying to understand, like, maybe you have an issue with this, or maybe you've noticed this as well too. Is like, but then again, I don't know anybody that does these things that I do. So if you're one of these people that does go out and just start conversations with people that you meet on the streets or wherever it may be, let me know down in the comments, because that'd just be interesting for me to know. But yeah, dude, it's interesting, bro. It's interesting. Because I'm thinking about something. Like, there's got to be a reason why I seem to want to jump to the phone after I have a conversation with somebody. I wonder if it's... I just kind of got this. I feel like sometimes I want to jump and watch other people, because when I start to talk with other people, it seems like their lives are better than mine, even though inherently I know and believe that what I am doing is exactly what I need to be doing at this specific time. But maybe there's an aspect of me still that is like, well, this person sounds like they're living pretty well, so let me just jump into the world of everybody else. And that's been the hardest part for me, man, with understanding this whole concept of non-duality, and understand that, like, everything's just within our imagination, and we can change our reality, we can change our world, we can change ourselves. Even though I'm starting to see that other, like, I mean, it depends on the situation that you're put in, but I think a lot of it also just kind of can come down to determinism and having God and divinity run the show, which is interesting. A whole different concept conversation for a different day. I just think back, dude, of like, where does this come from? Why do I have this feeling of, like, feeling not exhausted after having conversations, but there's this, like, I want to jump back into social. Like, I want to go look at social media posts. Like, I've been good at not being on social, like not watching people's stories, going on, looking at one story. Look, there's my hawk too. Looking at one story, one post, maybe reading one thing and then turning it off and tossing the phone out of the way. And I think it's because I've started to realize that me instantly scrolling doesn't help with my goals, and maybe that's something else that I can just maybe acquire or recognize. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Like, I have an idea, but it's just like, why do I feel an urge? Oh, okay. I believe it to be because there was one time, several times, when I have opened myself up and I have had communications with other people in the ways that I'm doing now, and sometimes certain people have stabbed me in the back because of that, even though, like, I'm not doing anything wrong or out of the ordinary. I'm just asking questions and having a conversation as I have with everybody else. But some people, I think they see that and they see my light, they see my authenticity, my sincerity, and it frightens them. And that's why it's like finding and surrounding the right people to be around is crucial. It's crucial. It's just interesting how the mind will go down this negative thought pattern or this negative route. And that's the thing that we seem to remember. And that we are our thoughts. All we are is consciousness. Which is cool, meeting some other people that knew Neville Goddard in person. I've read his books. Maybe even Florence Scovel as well, too. This whole manifestation stuff, dude, it's legit, bro. It's legit. This is just a sub point. It was cool because I found somebody else that also showers and, like, lays down in the shower unless the bathtub fill up with water, and then, like, it's cool, man. I mean, before I would have been like, wow, that's just crazy, but now it's just like, yeah. Good day 2 in a row. See if I do anything with this, but did yoga yesterday as well. I'm gonna see if I can do 7 days in a row. We'll see. That was meant to help, might get too sweaty, but I don't know. Figure it out.